What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Planetary Pull at Big Planet Comics in College Park for the week of October the 22nd, 2014. I'm H, and with me is
Billy.
And man, we got some comics this week.
Some really good ones.
We're going to focus and stay on point, and I'm going to let you go first. What you got for us?
I'm going to start with issue 11 of Harley Quinn, written by, take a look at it here.
Lost your page.
Look at it, right here. Written by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palamotti.
Palmiotti, man.
And Chad Hardin.
Okay. So, how was it?
This was, alright, I'm going to admit that I have not been reading this from the beginning. I literally just jumped on. And I was kind of confused, but I feel like I was supposed to be because it's Harley Quinn, she's crazy. But this was such a fun issue. Pretty much, Harley Quinn finds an unconscious Power Girl and drags her back to her house, and she wakes up and realizes that she has amnesia, and Harley Quinn is convincing her that she's her sidekick.
Now hold on, I got a question. So, I thought Power Girl was on Earth too. How is
Hey,
that?
I thought Harley Quinn is in the Suicide Squad, fighting the Joker's daughter. So, yeah,
That happened.
you know. But no, this was fun. There's a scene where she tries to dress Power Girl up as, Harley Quinn-esque. And of course, Power Girl being Power Girl, just, busts right out of her costume, Hulk style.
Okay.
And, that was visually fun to see.
Yeah, being cheesecake. Yeah. But now let me ask a question.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of cheesecake in this. Because, there's a little fashion montage. And, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. So, yeah. But let me ask you a question, though. Another one. So, is this something where you could say it's like an analog to Marvel's Deadpool? Does it feel that way to you?
It's not as fourth wall breaking as Deadpool, but it's fun. Yeah, it's kind of nonsensical like that. But there seems to be a coherent plot.
Okay.
Like there seems to be character development and whatnot. Harley Quinn's a landlady apparently. So yeah.
See, I hate to see that when you're later on. Right?
Yeah. So no, it's interesting.
Okay.
So it was fun and it looked good. I like the art.
Cool. I mean, yeah, it's Palmiotti and Connor.
And good cheesecake. So yeah.
Yeah, you should get some good stuff out of it. All right. Okay. Well, my first pick is going to be The Walking Dead, Robert Kirkman and Charlie Adler.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah, issue number 133.
Wow.
And you know what? I have to be honest. I mean, of course, everybody's been into the show, and of course, if you've been following the show, everybody's been trying to follow the comics. And I really like how, even though the show has still managed to bring in characters from the comic, it's diverged so much away that you really cannot read the comic and say, well, what's going to happen next. And, I honestly have to say with The Walking Dead, a lot of people are hyped up over this book, but I still think Invincible is much better.
Oh, yeah.
By so many degrees. And, I mean, with this book, it's kind of a lull in the action. But what we've been interested in trying to find out is within the issues of 131 and 132, you've had some of the walkers that seem like they were smart and could use tools and things of that sort.
That's interesting.
So we're finding out a little bit more that they're not what we think they are. It seems like that there's another group of people out there that's probably more deranged than the Saviors were, and Negan and his guys, and they're actually going around wearing skins and killing people. I mean, yeah. It's the apocalypse. People are going to pretty much do whatever they want to do in the Promised Land.
I'm just want to ask this. Is there like an end game? Is there like a direction they're going? Is there like hope?
Yeah.
Like,
It's too early to tell.
Or is it still...
It's still very...
30.
Yeah.
Still too early to tell. But no, is there like, hope or somewhere... Is it more than just survival?
Well,
let me
put it
got
like
old
this.
for me. That's why I kind of fell off.
Yeah, well, let me put it to you this way. And this is what this issue feels like. There's some sense of normalcy that's coming back. I mean, civilization isn't what it was.
Yeah, but civilization coming back.
Yeah. This actually felt more like... Reading it, if you didn't know that they were walkers, this felt more like a modern day Western or on a frontier kind of a thing, because you got the guys out on patrol, and you know, everybody's trying to stock up on food. Even Carl is finding out that there's a young girl that's crushing on him, and you know, people are just kind of going through the everyday. And I think that's part of what's going on with The Walking Dead. Whether or not you like it, is it's really based on whether or not, okay, there's going to be lulls. There's going to be lulls in the storytelling, but as there are lulls, there are things developing, and that's what you get here with this particular issue. Is sure there's a lull going on, but like I said, the bigger arc with the people wearing actual skins is going to be the next big thing.
All right, cool.
So I mean, yeah, if you thought Terminus was bad on television, the people walkers are even worse. All right, so what's your next pick?
All right, my next pick, I've been waiting for this for a long time, but She-Hulk. You know,
Charles Soule and Javier Pulido is, thank God he's back.
Yeah. I've been waiting for this issue for a while, because usually when talking about She-Hulk, you know, pretty much finally, alright, as you should know, finally we get She-Hulk versus Daredevil. And actually I mean Jennifer Walter versus Matt Murdock in a court of law, which is like, why haven't they done this before?
Oh, you know what? I think I can answer that question. Why haven't they done it before, and why this is going to be done well? You do know what Charles Soule's profession is when he's writing
he
his
was
book.
a lawyer.
He is an actual lawyer. So yeah, they got somebody that can actually write this in the perspective of someone that actually does the work. So this will be a lot more credible than probably if you got someone that did it years ago. Say, well, I was going to stick them two together and just I'm going to throw some at the wall and I'm going to hope it sticks. So what's the end result?
It is great. They're actually in the trial now. Daredevil, well, Matt Murdock is coming out, you know, swinging. You know, Jennifer Walters is kind of getting rocked. And they actually answered the question about why is Matt Murdock trying a case against Captain America? Aren't they supposed to be friends?
Okay, let me ask you a question.
And they actually answered it really well.
Is it Matt Murdock with the case, or is he actually an attorney representing someone?
No, he's an attorney representing somebody.
Oh, okay, I got it.
It was like a wrongful death suit, and he's the plaintiff.
That's why he took the case. Okay, so we don't know why he actually took the case.
Exactly.
Okay, well, wait a minute.
It is answered.
But if it has something to do with him, wouldn't that be a conflict of interest?
Yeah, it is addressed.
Okay.
It is addressed.
Okay.
So yeah, they addressed all of that. Like I said, this dude knows his stuff.
And that's exactly why it's that. Because, Charles Soule would know about conflicts of interest and things of that sort. Because I know there's certain cases that attorneys can't take because of how much they got vested.
And it's like, it's awesome. It's fun.
All right. Well, speaking of fun, Secret Avengers #9, Alex Cott, Michael Walsh. Excuse me. Astounding as always. And I keep saying, this, if you haven't read this yet,
I have not.
You need to get this from the beginning.
Why? Why should I?
Because this is what I wish Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. would be.
Okay, what is Secret Avengers about?
Secret Avengers is, I mean, it's not like it was the first go around where it was just like a secret team of Black Bag, and it just wasn't interesting. This is actually interesting. It's a little bit of comedy with some Black Bag involved.
Right, what's the roster?
That's the fun part. You got Hawkeye, you got Spider-Woman, Maria Hill's leading the charge, Coulson, Nick Fury Jr. And MODOK. Oh, and of course, you know, from the onset, when you find out that he's part of the Secret Avengers, and yes, they still got some Black Bag stuff going on, you kind of get the feeling that there's some underlying stuff going on, and it's one of those things, keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Right.
And yeah, we're getting to the point now where we're starting to find out that, MODOK wasn't on the up and up. But the crazy
that's shocking. Oh. Like,
but
what
you
does
know
MODOK
what?
even stand for? Do you remember? Like, made only...
I don't remember right
I know
now.
the K stands for kill.
Yeah, killing. We know that part.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, I'm still kind of rooting for MODOK.
That's good writing then.
But what makes this writing so excellent is how tongue-in-cheek it is, how fun it is. And with this particular issue, you got almost everybody I talked about is kind of spreading the wind. Maria is briefing Spider-Woman on the situation. Coulson's out being a bum for some reason. Nick Fury Jr. is in a coma. MODOK's on the run. And
On the run, okay.
Yeah, and Deadpool and Hawkeye are teamed up, and of course we find out that there's some kind of double cross going on in the works. That's kind of smokescreen for MODOK.
I'm glad you're reading something fun. You'll need fun after Walking Dead.
Yeah, you need.
Yeah,
you really do
really.
need. And honestly, with everything else that's going on in Marvel, I could say this is probably one of the most solid titles. This is one of those issues. This is one of those comics I read, and I feel like, okay, 20 or 30 pages is not enough. I wish it could keep going. So yeah, I will tell you, if you get your hands on this, I would say start with the trade.
All right, cool.
Because it's one of those things like when you read the first couple of pages, like, okay, I want more. Want more. So that's pretty much it for us.
I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff that came out, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't get into Axis.
I'm about finished with that
Yeah.
too. That's a whole other story.
Injustice came out.
Spider-Man came out.
Yes, those are always good.
I would say like this: Spider-Man is still like a placeholder right now
For Spider-Verse.
For Spider-Verse, and that looked like that's going to be good. I mean, they brought back characters that we totally just forgot about. So yeah, I would really keep an eye on that next month when the whole thing drops. Oh, and next month also the new Iron Man drops.
Oh.
Saw some preview pages for that. But
Oh yeah, the Superior Iron Man, right?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
looking forward to that.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. But Halloween's coming up next week. Get your costumes together. What are you doing?
I'm working.
You working for Halloween?
Yeah.
So you be playing the part of somebody at work? Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sucks to be you. Sorry, dude.
Nah, it's, we're in College Park. I'd rather be working than be, I don't know.
I'd rather go
Out
trick or
there.
treat, but that's a whole other thing. Hey, you know what? Let me yell to the people off camera. Hey, Peter, you guys got anything going on for Halloween?
No, not really.
Okay, they're going out and go party somewhere just like the rest of us. But next week we're going to try to come back. We're going to have at least 1 or 2 titles that will fit right in the mood for the season. Other than that, oh yeah, wait a minute. Grimm and Constantina this week.
Oh, really? Okay.
Watch TV.
Cool.
We'll talk a little bit about that next week. Keep up with Big Planet Comics on Twitter and Facebook and the internet, wherever you can find it. Keep up with Pop Culture Uncovered in the same little places where you can find us. Other than that, I'm H. This is
Billy.
We're out.
Or Deuces.
Oh, Traces.
I don't even know.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know about Graham.
I've liked Grimm.